man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. Showtime chosen to pick up Tony Harrison versus Tyzu. It'll be March 11th in the U.S. It'll be March 12th in Australia. And also, Jermall Charlo said he returning in June. So, let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Now, one of the reasons why it took so long for Showtime to pick it up, because No Limit was the promoter was probably going to shop to fight the other U.S. companies, and they probably shopped the ESPN, the Zone, and Showtime was the highest bidder. So I don't think nobody else was interested in putting on that fight. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's tight in the economy, and I guess Showtime put up the highest bid, and I mean Bob could have swooped in. Anybody could have swooped in. Especially ain't a lot of boxing going on right now, so I'm surprised nobody else swooped in with a top offer. But they'll be in there, so they was probably shopping the rights in the U.S. And Showtime was the highest bidder, or maybe they just told Showtime to keep that relationship going with Al Heyman, so Tyzu can get a crack at Jermall Charlo. But what's so funny is Tyzu had to join the PBC Spear to just to get a world title, and that just lets you know the politics of boxing is bullshit. O'Sheik Foster got the victory over Ray Vargas, and I'm interested in knowing what his next career path move is moving forward. I'm very interested in knowing where he moving that forward, moving forward his career path, and where Al pick him up, or where he go do something else. But really good fighter to be out there, without too much major backing. But yeah, they was shopping them TV rights, or they was shopping them TV rights around trying to get the biggest bag. And I think it might have been other suitors with the biggest bag, but you don't want to piss off the people that you need to become world champion. So they probably didn't want to push off Al, and they just took it to Showtime, and probably would make a lot of sense too to put it on Showtime for less money, because you want to build that rapport with American audience, where Tyzu's probably gonna be home that if Showtime stick around. So like I said, Tyzu went from being an active fighter, he got the PBC, his inactivity dropped off the ledge, and that was his edge, just being active, and he wasn't gonna wait around fighting waiting for Charlo. That's what they wanted him to do. This promoter made something happen, but PBC is messing up careers. PBC is slowing down careers. They doing all types of shit. So I mean, it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. But at the end of the day, sometimes you got to do things. You got to in business, you got to do things that with other people that necessarily ain't good, or ain't right. And we all know that shit, bro. That's business. That's business, bro. And what Muhammad Ali saying in my movie with Will Smith, when he was talking to one of his wives, he said, I gotta put shady niggas with shady honkies and dirty honkies in the room to make deals. And you can't expect the average person to understand that, bro. Ain't nothing clean about about business. Ain't too much clean about it, bro. It's a lot of backroom, dirty shit going on. You seen the owner, the CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond jumped off the ledge and shit. It's a lot of that going on. And a lot of people, you got to understand why, street hustlers and drug dealers transition so well into that world. Only thing, the hurdle they got to get over is when somebody get over on you, I can't go get my pistol, or I can't choke your ass out. Once they get over that hurdle and they know how to play the game, that's a great transition. It's a seamless transition. You know what I'm saying? And that, boxing is no different. You got to put shady with shady to make something happen. And you gotta hopefully learn from getting fucked over before, so it won't happen again. And it's the same thing in the streets. You got to save it for a rainy day. You got to save it for a rainy day. You got to save it for a rainy day. And that's just the honest truth about it. You got to save it for a rainy day, bro. Don't forget it. Whatever you're doing, you got to save something. or start you a financial portfolio, but you gotta save it. Especially in this economy, up and down, and the benefit of saving it and having something and having good credit where I can go out there and borrow something. Because when prices hit rock bottom, guess what? I can go take some money, go borrow some money, get this house at rock bottom. I can pay that money back, pay this house off, rent this house, and do it again. So it's always good to maintain good credit and to save some money. And it ain't nothing like being able to move when you want to move. In general, it ain't nothing to be like, bruh, if I lose my job, I'm good still. I got income coming here. I got income coming from here. I'm investing over here. I know a lot of people that worked in a plant that just did it for the benefits. The profit share, that was just icing on the cake, but they did it for the benefits. Work with a dude that was worth millions. He was just there for the benefits. And he was Indian. He was giving the brothers out free game. How he do his, how he real estate and all this shit, and how he maintain all his properties and all that. But like I said, it's a shady business for sure. But Harrison and Zoo will be on Showtime, so I'm pretty sure either they was the highest bidder, or they wanted to piss them off, or they wanted to keep Tim familiar with the same, audience of people, so the Charlo fight can, be great. So it ain't no guarantee Jermall gonna come back to fight him neither. So if they get that belt and they don't have nothing to write with PBC, man, I'll get the fuck on. But Jermall Charlo said, he'll be back on Instagram in June. So we'll see. Possibly on the Thurman Spence card, maybe his own card. We seen his baby mama kicking some door, him recording her and all that stuff. And unfortunately, like I said in my video, if you ain't seen it yet, if it ain't posted yet, it's just the way of the world. You gotta build these cases on these women, bro. Cause that woman word in court hold up more than 10 brothers' word in court. And even though you catch them on video doing something crazy, like I said in my video, I seen people put a paper trail, longer than 8 Mile Road together, and they still allow women to keep their kids. There's so much you got to go through in the court system that just beat down men and beat down men and beat down men. And a lot of men just wash their hands of the situation and move on, pay the child support, so I ain't giving you shit else, and move on. Women know what they be doing. The kid be like, well, my dad don't want to pick me up. He don't fuck with me. It's your mama. You go pick your kid up and she spitting in niggas' faces, and now she making accusations. You put her hands on you, and because you didn't want to give her $100. Like, people ain't got time to be throwing their life away. And a lot of these dudes probably feel like, ignored the signs. Because when you a man and you want to end a relationship on your own terms and you had enough, the woman ain't gonna want to end it. Then they want to start doing what you want them to do, and I'm like, bro, you should have been did that. But when it end on their terms and they drop it and shit like that, it's it's fine. We gotta eat it. But hopefully come back versus a solid opponent and be right back in the ring. Be next to that, and hopefully he getting through a situation, and the woman said she had her own house now, whatever. Like, so shit, you gotta move on. It's hard when you got kids involved, you got feelings involved, you got years they've been together. So it's hard. So it's hard moving on. And nigga said, I'm a player and I'm gonna do. I ain't never heard, man. Get out of here, man. When you been with somebody old shit half your life, that shit tough. So good to see him back in the ring. Seem like he's still in good shape. So when he get over this hurdle, it'll be for the better. It'll be for the better. He can live his life. And probably got caught cheating. And when you the breadwinner, I hear dudes say this all the time. I'm paying all the bills. I'm a cheat. Straight up and down. And women are so arrogant. They feel like they the most special thing in the world, and they the best thing in the world, and and they find out that you doing something else on the side. It break their heart. They can't take it. I'm gonna have millions of dollars and just commit to you, and I'm younger than my prime. Like shit, niggas' granddaddy didn't have millions of dollars, had a whole family across town. Shit, sometimes around the corner. You know, and women hate, you know, niggas' natural instincts. And that's just what naturally what dudes do. Until you get to a point where you calm it down and you done. So that's why it's important to get the shit out your system. That's why white people got a nice little system going. You know, they got a nice little system going, white people. Go to college, they do everything they want to do in college. You know, after 2 years of college, you done tore everything down, and unless you go to a big university, you have some chicks from Texas, you have some chicks from Arizona, some chicks from New York. You know, I mean, you kind of pretty much did everything. So you kind of like, I'm good. You know, but it's dangerous out here, bro, with the Me Too movement, with all these different STDs and diseases and all that, bro. So I understand why women trip. These niggas be out here raw dogging they side chicks and raw dogging random hoes. Told you I had a coworker back in the day. These dudes was bold. They used to have their chicks come up to the job and smash them in, like, inside the job or whatever. And this dude used to be on WebMD looking up different diseases and putting this shit he had in there. He had a whole girl at home. You know, he used to have these girls, he paid them extra 20 to go raw. And I'm like, bruh, how many niggas is paying an extra 20? It's $20. It's not like you said 2,000 or 1,000 or still. Like, bruh, you wild. You literally out here playing Russian roulette with your shit. But like I said, you can't. Sometimes sense don't make sense to dudes. When dudes is vagina crazy, bro, there ain't shit you can do, bro, until they grow out of that shit. Having sexual control as a man, you can't be overall disciplined unless you have sexual control. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to notifications. We go live, drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.